The greatest rivalry in West Asia is witnessing signs of a thaw. The rivalry between Saudi Arabia and Iran. These two countries are trying to bury their differences or find compromise at the very least. Iran says it's ready to reinstate diplomatic relations with the Saudis. It plans to send its representatives to the headquarters of the OIC soon. That's the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC. What explains this turn of events? What is bringing the two countries to the negotiating table, and what's in it for both of them? Our next report explores.
Saudi Arabia and Iran. They're two opposing sides of a 1,000-year-old dispute. A dispute that stems from a schism at the heart of Islam. A split between Sunni and Shia Muslims. Saudi Arabia is a Sunni powerhouse. Iran is the Shia authority in West Asia. It's important, however, to not overstate this division. This decades-old rivalry may have religious roots, but it's more of a struggle for dominance in the region. A struggle that is finally witnessing signs of thaw. Riyadh and Tehran are trying to bury their differences or find compromise at the very least. The attempts have been underway for quite some time. They're now yielding significant dividends. Last month, diplomats from both countries held a security dialogue in Jordan. It was aimed at alleviating Riyadh's fears about Iran's nuclear program. This was the fifth meeting between Saudi Arabia and Iran in 2021. A week into 2022, Iran says it's ready to restore relations with the Saudis. Hossein Amir Abdullahian, the foreign minister of Iran, says his country is willing to reinstate diplomatic ties. He called the ongoing dialogue positive and constructive, and said that Iranian representatives will soon return to the Organization of Islamic Cooperation in Jeddah. So diplomatic ties between Riyadh and Tehran might be restored. The decision is extremely significant and a long time in the making. The greatest rivalry in West Asia is thawing. What explains the turn of events? For Iran, the reasons are economic. US sanctions are crushing its economy, stopping it from tapping into its full potential. The restoration of ties with the second largest economy in West Asia will bring several incentives. It will help Iran broaden regional trade and also reach out to several Sunni majority countries. For Saudi Arabia, the reasons are both economic and political. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is trying to diversify the economy. For that, he needs to change his country's image. A de-escalation with Iran could spell an end to its proxy wars, to the many conflicts the two countries are engaged in Syria, Yemen and Iraq. Ending these conflicts could help MBS attract investments. He needs money to achieve the targets set in his much-publicized Vision 2030. So at the end of the day, this thaw is more about money than anything else. Both countries need it, now more than ever. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.